Hello again, everybody. It's me, Marcus, and I review stuff. Today, I'm reviewing the song We Begged to Explode by Jeff Rosenstock. This does come as a request, so as always, if you would like to request something, please leave a comment down below, and I will be sure to get to it. I can't say I've ever heard anything from this artist before, so I really have no idea what I'm in for. Going in totally blind. So, high hopes for this one. Fingers crossed that I enjoy it. And yeah, I'll stop talking. Let's listen to it. This is, again, Jeff Rosenstock. We Begged to Explode. All right.
Someone's gonna bleed and dribble trails in the snow. Stretch into the box from an overstuffed home. We beg to explode. Laura said to me, this decade's gonna be fucked. Our friends will disappear after they fall in love. Fall in love and get married. Isn't that shit like crazy? Working, having babies and promotions. The cheating, crying, leaving, and divorcing. As we're bouncing up and down, trying to make the floor break. Stop sneering at our joy like it's a careless mistake. You fuckheads complain because you like to complain, like a plain rock and roll when it's just the champagne that keeps me detaching from reality, just waiting for someone to come and save me. Won't somebody fucking please come and save me? Oh, please hurry up, someone come and save me. All these magic moments are forgotten. All these magic moments are forgotten. On the weary floor, the dead before all of us. And the giddy haze, a dancing carpet to dust. All these magic moments are forgotten. All these magic moments are forgotten. All these magic moments are forgotten. All these magic moments, I'll forget once the magic is gone.
Cool. I liked that. I really wasn't sure what to expect going in, but I really enjoyed it. And as someone who is about to turn 30, it speaks to me a lot. And as someone who is kind of going through a lot of this, or at least seeing a lot of it, I'm like, yeah, this definitely speaks to me. So anyway, let's break down the song like we normally do. Let's start with the lyrics. So, some information here. It says, the introductory track to Worry finds Jeff Rosenstock lamenting about the state of his life's affairs as a DIY punk musician stumbling through his 30s, okay? This is very much Worry's counterpart to previous album, We Cool's Get Old Forever, slowly swelling from a calm piano-driven ballad to a theatrical finale of gang vocals. We Beg to Explode is half love song to the art of the punk show, half anxious rambling at facing social expectations. Oh, cool. So a lot more to it than I think I had originally thought. This time, however, Rosenstock is much less self-depreciating than he is on Get Old Forever. Despite feelings of inadequacy, he now seems secure in his choice of lifestyle. Although it's unconventional, it makes him happy, and that's what matters. Cool. So, kind of with that in mind, let's take a look at these lyrics now. Someone's gonna bleed and dribble trails in the snow, stretching to the bus from an overstuffed home. We beg to explode. Laura said to me, this decade's gonna be fucked. Friends will disappear after they fall in love. Fall in love and get married. Isn't that shit like crazy? The working, having babies and promotions. The cheating, crying, leaving, and divorcing. So, yeah, I definitely read what they were saying here, that it's kind of meandering your way through your 30s. It's like, yeah, your friends are getting married. They're having kids. They're getting promotions, new jobs, moving away, etc., etc. And honestly, a lot of people start that in their 20s, but I guess even more so in their 30s. But yeah, again, as someone who has kind of seen a lot of that, I mean, I have quite a few friends who've had kids and got married. I'm married at this point. Don't ever plan to have kids, but well, let's hope that stays that way. But yeah, it definitely changes, but I think you just kind of have to understand that friends are kind of like the stars. You don't always see them, but they're there. So anyway, a little cheesy for you today, but let's keep going through it. As we're bouncing up and down, trying to make the floor break, stop sneering at our joy like it's a careless mistake. You fuckheads complain because you like to complain, like I blame rock and roll when it's just a champagne. Interesting. I wonder what he means specifically by that line. I blame rock and roll when it's just a champagne. So I guess he's saying like he blames, rock and roll for his lifestyle, but really it was the alcohol. It was him kind of choosing to drink and do that, I guess, in a sense. So it's not the rock and roll lifestyle, it's the choices that you made along the way. I think that's kind of what his message is here. I like the you fuckheads complain because you like to complain. So I think that's kind of just like no matter how good things get, some people will always complain just because that's what they live and breathe for. That keeps me detaching from reality, just waiting for someone to come and save me. Won't somebody fucking please come and save me? Oh, please hurry up, someone come and save me. From all these magic moments I've forgotten, all these magic moments I've forgotten. On a weary floor that can't support all of us, I'm a giddy haze and dancing carpet to dust. All these magic moments I've forgotten, all these magic moments I've forgotten, all these magic moments I've forgotten. All these magic moments I'll forget once the magic is gone. Wow. Yeah, that really reminded me of that saying. It's like you don't know that these are the good old days until they've actually passed. So I think that's kind of what he means here. All the magic moments that he'll forget once that magic feels gone, and I guess the reality sets in. And I think that part of that too is just kind of a cynical look at like. You think of like a marriage, like your wedding is that magic moment, but the marriage afterwards isn't always. So, it's very relatable. I think definitely speaks to me again as someone who is about to enter his 30s. We'll see what's ahead. So, very relatable, very down to earth. I give it 2 thumbs up. I thought the writing was good and really just spoke to me, and I can see how it would speak to many other people as well, especially going through this kind of stage in their life. I think as far as the instrumentation goes, I actually really did like the piano at the beginning. I thought it was just a really nice melody. The guitar added some good stuff to the beginning, and I kind of expected the song to be in that same style for the entire time just because it had gone on for quite some time. But I'm actually really glad that he ended the song with a much more, heavy take. He brought in the electric guitar, kind of the shouting choral vocals there, and so it was just it was fun there in the second half, even though he was kind of bemoaning certain things about aging. But yeah, I really like the and Arctic Monkeys does this really well too, and it's very reminiscent of that, where they kind of start the song off a little slower paced, kind of let it breathe, and then they really ramp it up in the second half of the song. I felt like he did that here, and it really worked for me. So everything sounded great. The instrumentation, vocals, he's got a really interesting voice. But it was fun for me to listen to. I felt engaged with it. I think part of that was also the lyrics, but I just felt engaged with the song, and it was an enjoyable listen. I give it 2 thumbs up. I think as far as replay value goes, it is a little sobering in some ways to have to think about aging and what have you. So just thematically, I don't know if this is like a song I want to listen to every day. But with that said, I did enjoy the vocals, I did enjoy the instrumentation, and the lyrics as well. So there's a lot to be said here. I think it's going to make my playlist. I think I'm probably going to listen to it a couple more times after this. At least, I really like what he did in this song. So definitely has some replay value for me. But again, thematically, it is kind of a hard thing to face sometimes. So I don't know if I'm going to want to listen to it all the time. With that being said, I'll probably give it like a 1.5 thumbs for replay value. I think that's pretty fair. So overall, I really enjoyed this one. And whoever requested this one, thank you so much. You just introduced me to a new artist that I had never heard before. So thank you. If you enjoyed the music as much as I did, definitely go support the artist. Go listen to the music wherever you can. One place you should be able to find the artist is in my Spotify playlist. It's in the description below. It has every single song I've listened to so far on my channel. It makes for a pretty long day of listening. There's a lot of music in there. If you want to support me, just all the normal stuff you do on YouTube, like and subscribe and comment. Thank you so much, guys. Hope you're staying safe and healthy. Hope to see you in the next video. Bye for now.